are you guys doing on this good Sunday?
Hey.
Hi. Hey, Matt. How are you?
Hey, sis, what's going on? How nephew doing?
Welcome. Everybody who's logging in slowly but surely on this good Sunday. Thanks for joining us so far.
So far.
So far.
Yeah. What's going on, big brother Nate?
Hey, all the way from Florida. How are ya? How's it going?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well, we are going to get started pretty soon.
Getting big.
We're going to get started pretty soon. We have a lot of hot topics. People have been submitting topics to us since last week. Now, so for those people who are just logging in and who have not been on one of these TLC shows, I guess we want to call it a show.
Yeah.
We've gotten, well, first and foremost, we are Lakia and Carl Eatman.
Of course.
And we want to welcome you guys to TLC. We call it Tough Love Conversations because sometimes you got to have those kind of conversations in life as adults, in relationships and everything else. And so we've been asked over years. We've been together for about 25 years, married for 20, headed to 21 in November. And we've been asked over time to just kind of talk about how we feel, our opinions on a lot of different topics and things that just kind of go on around us and in the world that we live in. So we've been asked to do some live stuff, get on social media live and just kind of speak from the heart about how we feel about a lot of different things. So we decided to create TLC, Tough Love Conversations. We do this every Sunday, 6 p.m. We stream it from our business page, Abiding Loveology. But we encourage everyone who's joining, who's logging in, please share this. Start a watch party so that your friends can connect, because the only way we can grow is with the support of the community.
Yep.
So we thank you and we love you all in advance. We see a lot of people logging in. Keep logging in. Share us. Start a watch party so that your friends and family can join and watch, because we're going to talk about a couple of different things that are trending, I guess. And not only that, things that people just don't like to talk about, right?
Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times people think that in marriages, in relationships, we are, everything is, as I say all the time, Marvin Gaye, roses and champagne. Everything is sweet. Nothing, no one ever has any issues. No one ever has any problems. No one ever has any concerns. And that's just not reality, right? Yeah, that's just not how it really truly is. So if you guys can hear us, please let us know you can hear us loud and clear.
Without a problem.
Without a problem. We just want to make sure that technically you can hear us. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you. We see so many people logging in and sharing. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Keep sharing. Can you guys hear us okay? If you can hear us okay, hit us with a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up on the stream if you can hear us fine. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, all right, cool.
We appreciate it.
Cool beans.
Thank you so much for everyone who is in. We are trying to do this a little different. Last week we did this with earpieces, and this week we want to kind of just be,
natural.
Natural.
We're not listening to nobody. We just need y'all to hear us.
Absolutely. So, let me make sure. I need to actually get to the questions that are on here. I'm going to send this to you real quick.
I can't open it. It's going to cancel the camera.
Okay. So, we are going to get started in just a few minutes here. We're just trying to get more people some time to log on. We see we got people joining us from the group page. We got people joining us from the watch parties that we've shared. And thank you so much. We appreciate it. All the beautiful comments, all the love. All right, so last week we had a lot of questions pop up from, sorry guys, we kind of still connected, getting ourselves set up.
Terrible.
A lot of questions pop up last week from last week's show. Prior to last week's show, we had tons of people sending us Q&A. questions on relationships, love, on marriage, on dating, on being single, and on being parents, right?
Right.
We had a fun time last Sunday.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was real fun. It was fun, and it was
Definitely fun.
super transparent, and we had a lot of good positive feedback. And then we had a lot of people say, "Oh my God, I had no idea you and Carl were that unfiltered."
I mean, which is back. I mean, you ain't supposed to be filtered. Hey, unfiltered. That's a good way to keep your relationship going. Stay unfiltered.
Stay unfiltered. Keep it 100 with each other, right? So, with that being said, we have had, since last Sunday's show, probably triple the amount of questions come through that people wanted us to get online and talk about live today. So we are going to touch on some of those questions. Keep sharing us. Share our watch party right now so your friends and family can join and plug into this good wholesome conversation we hope that we're gonna have. Yeah
Definitely gonna have. I'm sorry, I'm looking down because I'm figuring this thing out.
Okay.
All right, which one?
Carl is not the social media guru. For those who are joining us, I said this last week, I'm the one that's always online. He is not the one online all the time.
We're about to say.
What are you trying to do?
Look for the question.
They're not on there. They're on here.
No, those.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not doing that yet.
No, I'm just saying so I can pull up so you think.
We both can be on.
Come on.
Okay, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into these questions.
Yeah, because. Yeah.
All right, so hopefully me getting out of that screen is not going to close out this watch party. But we got a lot of questions from last week, and this week we're going to just go ahead and dive right into them so that we can
Let's go.
get to the fun.
What you want to do?
So we had questions come over, and this is the way this works for the people who are new joining this. Okay, you submit your questions to us from whatever the topic may be. Maybe it's about sex. You just want our feedback. Maybe it's about dating. Maybe it's about being single. Maybe it's just about parenting, raising your kids in today's society. So the first question, or I should say any questions that we get, we never talk about who the person came from because we try to keep everything very transparent, right? Yeah. And we want to make sure that we are protecting the identity of people who have submitted questions over time.
We don't want y'all to have no problems.
Because some of these questions might cause some turmoil.
Yeah, especially, might.
Probably already are.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just being unfiltered.
And for those who don't know us, both Carl and I are certified life, relationship, intimacy, and mindfulness partners, coaches. We coach people on a regular basis. We talk to them about just goal setting and building different types of rapport in their relationships. And so that's what we like to do. And hopefully some of the feedback that comes across from this Q&A session will give some of you guys some of the support you need in your situation, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
You can take the advice or you don't have to. I mean, it's your choice. Absolutely,
because at the end of the day, it's our opinion, and our opinions are just that, our opinions, right? What works for us might not work for you. Okay? So let's get into this.
Let's go.
That's on mute, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, first question. You said you just want to go down the list, right? You don't want... Some of this we might need to skip around, because some of this is juicy enough time to do.
Well, you can pick it, you can pick and just pick and choose.
You gonna let me pick?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nah, let me pick. You chill. Nah, go ahead.
All right, question number one. You guys can still hear us loud and clear, right? I see you loud and clear, Nate from Florida. Give us some thumbs up if you can still hear us loud and clear.
Yeah.
Tap on that. All right, so I'm sorry, we got some requests to join the live, so you gotta...
I can't do it from here, that's why I keep telling you. If I click
on the news feed there.
Click.
See the bell?
The bell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the private group, so you're fine. You can go back to your stream. All right, loud and clear, Nate?
Yeah.
All right, first question.
Go for it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Why is it okay for men to cheat in relationships multiple times and be forgiven, but not women?
You ask me, you ask me.
I'm just
playing.
I'm asking somebody.
I don't know. It's kind of... Say the question one more time.
Why is it okay for men to cheat multiple times in relationships? I'm assuming this is dating, married, whatever. Why is it okay for men to cheat and be forgiven multiple times, but not women?
Oh, that's a tricky question. Because in all actuality, it ain't right for nobody to cheat. To be honest with you.
But people do.
Yeah, people do. Now, men, I will say, men probably get caught more, and women get caught less, but they still do it. Yeah. Yo, that's a mean giggle right there. It's just, I mean, but bottom point is, men don't know how to cheat. Women know how to cheat and get away with it.
So men.
So,
Go ahead.
so women may. it's kind of funny because I know women will hold that thing over your head for the longest, but in the back burn, they probably already cheating. They just didn't get caught, so they like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just keep on ringing and ringing. Hey, I know some people that did it.
Wait, what do you mean women keep it over there?
No,
so what you're saying is that we forgive, but we don't forget.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it is, right? Like,
Yeah, you definitely-
we forgive, but we don't forget.
Yep. Be 30 years down the road, they still talking about.
Remember when?
Yeah, right. But at the same time, she done cheated, but ain't got caught. So she's just like, you know. But there's a lot of people out there, you know, realizing that it's a lot of couples, they may say, oh, well, you cheating, you doing this, or you doing that, you doing that, when all in actuality, they're the one doing it.
Yeah.
Not you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
we talked about that before, where,
Yeah.
you know, when you're in a situation, in a relationship, and you're constantly being accused, typically it's because that person has some kind of guilt because of what they're doing.
Exactly.
In reality, right?
Exactly.
Right. But the question still stands, why is it okay in society for men to cheat and it just be kind of, oh, he's a man, he's just being a man? I've heard people say that. I've heard women say stuff along the lines of, you know, well, I shouldn't say women, I should say men. I've heard men compare a woman stepping outside of her situation to a man stepping outside of the situation, and in stepping outside of the situation, you hear people say, well, she's a hoe.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, true that. But hell, I done heard plenty of women call men hoes. You know what I mean?
Because most of y'all are.
You might even be a male dog. You might be a male hoe. Hey,
Most of y'all hoes, let's be real.
but you love it though.
I met you was a hoe. When I met him, he was a hoe. Nate on here, your brother from Florida on here, he know.
Bag me up, bro.
He can't back you up.
But guess what? Who got the ring?
That don't mean you ain't a hoe.
Who got the ring though?
That don't mean he wasn't a
Who got
hoe,
the
right?
ring? But who got the ring?
Ladies, that don't mean he wasn't a hoe, right?
That the past is the past.
The past is
I was
the
a
past.
hoe. I was a hoe before you. I
Yeah.
wasn't a hoe with you. Well, doing you. You know what I'm trying to say.
The jury is still out on that verdict.
Wow. Wow. All right.
The jury is still out on that verdict. I'm just saying. But I do believe that there is a double standard. And I do believe that the double standard is that it's okay for men to do certain things in relationships, or not even in relationships, just in society, period, that society does not make okay for women to do. It's okay for you to be sleeping with 4 or 5 different females, but it's not okay for me to do the same thing, because if I do it, I'm a hoe.
That's society words.
We're talking about
yeah,
society.
that's
We're not talking about our personal beliefs.
Yeah.
We're talking about society. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Right, So I feel like in society we make it hard for, we always talk about double standards, and now there's a movement going on where women want equal rights for a lot of different things. And I'm just saying that as a woman, as a female, we want to be viewed the same way society views men that do these things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a player because you got X amount of girlfriends, why I gotta be a hoe because I got X amount of boyfriends? You know what I mean?
I agree.
Right. So I
agree.
feel like the reason why society makes it okay for men to cheat and be forgiven and move past it, and not the same thing for women, is just because it's just learned behavior. It's the belief. It's just the way the beliefs is. We as women, you're supposed to be, classy. You're supposed to be a woman. You're supposed to be keeping it very, queen-like. why aren't men put on that same, you know, I don't want to say pedestal, but why aren't men put through that same ringer? You feel me? There's always going to be a double standard.
I guess it started, you know, I guess it all started from, you know, back in the days when it was kings and queens, you know.
Right.
The king ruled.
And the king slept with whoever he wanted to sleep with, correct?
Exactly.
Right.
Not saying that's right, but I mean, that's how it was. But at the same time, every generation changes.
Right.
Things change over time. It's either you get on that trend or you stay behind. It's just all about what generation is teaching their generation and their generation and their generation. So it all starts from the beginning. So if you wasn't born a king in a kingdom, then, you know, guess what? You shouldn't have them beliefs. But hey, I mean, everybody got their own different opinions.
It's the way society is. And you know, the weird part about it is that we're raising a girl, we're raising a daughter, and we're raising two, you know, well, young men. They're, you know, they're pretty much grown at this point. And I just also want my daughter, I want my princess to know that she can grow up and she can do her by all means. Like, you know, I don't want her, she's not gonna grow up being ratchet. We just ain't grown, we ain't raising that. But I want her to grow up and not have to worry about the way society is going to view her by the decisions she makes when it comes to who she dates, who she marries, who she gets involved with. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people are gonna be who they are.
Yep.
And I see a lot of questions popping up. So last week what we did was we waited to the very end to go back and to kind of touch bases on people's questions. But I think that as we watch this, we probably need to respond to some of these different topics because we will go past the topic so fast and not be able to come back. So I see some questions in here or some comments in here. Dion said that just means she loved hoes. That was your response to me saying when I met Carl he was a hoe? Because I know you know your brother well, right? I guess I love my hoes.
Hey, whatever.
Your mom said watch it.
What?
So Dion said there is a double standard and it goes both ways. And you know what? I agree. There are things that we as women complain or bring up or topics that we have issues with that we hold as a double standard against men. But I do believe there are more double standards against us as women than there are as men. I mean, towards men. You know what I mean? Like, men are going to always have their double standards are always going to pop up. But for us, there's a lot more double standards that are in place. There's a lot more things that we have to be careful of as women. There's a lot more, you know, you don't want people to view you like that because you're supposed to be classy type stuff going on. But, you know, we should be able to just be us. We should be able to just be real. And we should not have to worry about the double standards, right? Dion said that kings also had multiple wives. Absolutely. And that just goes back to the point with why is it okay for men to have multiple girlfriends and why is it not okay for women to do the same?
Yeah, one thing for sure, I don't know why he had multiple wives. One only.
Is one enough?
One is enough. One is enough.
So you don't believe in poly?
Nah, I'm good.
You don't need two of me?
I don't need two. Two of you?
Yeah.
Two of you?
Two of me?
Nah, I'm good.
Wow, B. Wow, B. Is that how you really feel?
What? One. That's all I need.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
You want two of me? Right.
Hell to the no.
Right.
Hell to the no. Every year on anniversary, I would say, am I going to upgrade you?
Oh, you going to upgrade me? Hey, listen. We got the papers. Nah, she ain't going the way.
Whatever. Anyway, on to the next question. Alright, so let's dive into the next question. So the next question is, how freaky is too freaky in the bedroom? Dun 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 dun.
I don't know. I ain't know it was that. I don't know. What's too freaky?
What's your idea of too freaky?
You know, man, listen. Freaky can get freaky. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Mom. But guess what? What you do in your bedroom is your business.
By all means.
What I do in mine is my business.
By all means.
But I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I found freakier than.
Is 50 Shades of Grey too freaky?
Well, it depends on if you like it.
I believe that.
Go ahead.
I believe the answer to this question is
depends on your
It
tolerance.
depends on your level of tolerance for
Exactly.
freaky. Because some people like whips and chains, and
Some people don't.
some people like being tied up and held down. Some people like being choked.
Some people like the level.
Some people like leather. Some people love leather.
You love leather. 'Cause
I'm just no.
You
I,
like the love.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, from my perspective,
Right.
my opinion, it depends on what level of freaky you like.
Yeah, it's all depends on. It depends on the couple.
One
It all
person's
depends on-
freaky is another person's. Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, because some people might be freaky. They might want to swing.
There you go.
That's a little different freakier for somebody else. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
mean, it all depends on your level of freakiness.
Right.
You might be at level 1,
Absolutely.
and swinging or something might be at level 9, level 10. It depends on your different level of freakiness.
Absolutely. And some people believe that, freaky is disgusting. You got people who shy away from freaky. You got people who feel like missionary is the freakiest thing in history.
Wow.
And that is the boringest thing in history.
Wow.
But you know what I mean? So you got different perspectives, and people are always going to have their own personal opinions about what their level of freaky is. I feel like this: whatever is comfortable between you and your mate in the bedroom
Yeah.
is between you and your mate in the bedroom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right?
Right.
Okay, good.
Just watch your hands.
Watch your hands.
Just watch your hands.
What you mean?
Watch your hands in certain areas.
Explain.
You're the hell number.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. The people want to know. If y'all want to know, give me some thumbs up that y'all want to know what he mean by wash your hands in the bedroom.
Keep that certain freakiness a certain freakiness. Keep your hands away from certain parts in the bedroom.
I don't see no thumbs up, so they must not want to. They must not be too concerned about what
watch
you're talking
thumbs.
about.
Yeah, fellas, y'all know them about watch your hands. Play the game.
And see, and
Play the game.
like the game. And this, here we go with that double standard
Ain't
stuff
no
again.
double standard, no.
Oh, people do want to know what it is.
Who that?
That's, I don't know. It don't matter. The point is that people want to know what you mean by wash your hands. So that goes back to the double standard, right?
Well, what's the double thing?
Let's talk about freaky for just a quick second before we move past that. So, are you referring to male anal play?
Yeah, don't do that. Damn, so don't do that. No. No.
Somebody said, Dion said that means he means stay away from the exit.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
But in the double standard lingo, why is it okay for men to have anal play with female?
It ain't okay unless the female like it.
But y'all make it okay.
If the female,
But society makes it okay.
That goes back to the free. You got some dudes that like that.
You do.
Yeah.
And we not judging.
Hey,
We are not the judge
I ain't judging either.
and the jury.
But in this neighborhood, stay the hell away. That's all I'm saying. That's all
In this neighborhood.
That's all I'm saying. In this area,
Oh my
watch
God.
hands. You know what I'm saying? That's all
Well,
I'm saying.
right. What-
Listen, that goes back to if that's your level of freakiness, that's your level.
Absolutely.
That ain't my level. Stay out.
Absolutely.
Exit.
Absolutely. Well, you got a lot of people who don't agree. There's a lot of people on the chat right now saying they do not condone it. But listen, to each his own. We can't say what to do in your bedroom. We know what goes down in ours, and people just,
Right.
whatever your level of freaky is, that's your level of freaky.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. All right. So then that's so funny because let's just go ahead and jump onto this question that popped up, which is not the next one, but it kind of piggyback off of that topic, and the question is, if I find it, if you could only choose one sexy object or situation, which one is your go-to? This question is directed towards you and I. Hot wax or ice? Which one would you prefer?
I don't like neither one. The one that hot wax is hot. Hot. And if you got hair, that thing hurts. And ice too damn cold. I don't like being cold, so it's different. Like a little warm side, that's something different. But
I mean, that can kind of be compared to hot wax.
no,
Somewhat.
But see, it's warm. That hot wax is hot. You just lit a candle and burnt. It's hot. You stuck your finger in the wax of a hot candle.
Yeah, all you do is blow to cool it down.
Yeah, but that first initial sting, sting.
However, piggybacking off of 50 Shades of Grey, some people like pain.
Yeah, some people.
For some people, pain is pleasure.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah.
But not all.
Yeah, this may be true.
That's like if you like the whip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not all people like the whip.
Right.
So it's all in the difference. So
This may be very, very true. Okay, so the next,
You ain't asked.
Oh, I didn't answer that question, did I?
Don't be trying to skip over double standard. Don't be trying to skip over.
I'm gonna go with hot wax.
Yeah, because you've been trying to burn my ass for years.
I'm gonna go with hot wax. I think hot wax it might be intriguing. If anyone who knows us and who's been to our home know I have candles everywhere. I absolutely love candles, and I have lit a candle or two and had wax burn me on my finger. You know what I mean? So I know what it feels like to have that instant, like, kind of, people who I know, because I know a lot of people who sell adult products. I know dancers. I know people. There's actually one of my friends that she does, or she has done. Today's her birthday too, by the way. She getting a birthday shout out. Happy birthday, Cassidy. Love it. Today's her birthday. She is a female and exotic dancer, and she has actually done, I believe, videos about wax play. So I do think it's a thing. I think to each his own, but I would choose hot wax before I chose ice. What about ropes? It says ropes or handcuffs. Which one would you prefer?
Handcuffs. Don't do no ropes.
Not even like the bondage tie-up type stuff on 50 Shades of Grey and all that other stuff?
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got the soft cuffs. You know what I mean?
The fuzzy cuffs.
They got the cuffs and they got the straps. Like the strap cuff. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of like what the bondage was with 50 Shades of Grey.
Right,
but
right.
Rope, nah.
Yeah.
Rope burns. You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on what type of rope you get.
Okay, I'm gonna go with rope.
You gonna go with rope?
I'm gonna go with rope. You know
what
why?
type of rope? You talking about the horse riding rope? You talking about the strap stuff down to the cup? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get some different type of rope and we gonna figure it out.
Wait a minute, pause.
Huh? You said you going with the rope.
Wait. That don't mean go start shopping for no damn rope at no hardware store and stuff like that.
Not a hardware store. But listen, we're gonna get some rope.
Wow, babe.
Rope time.
I'm not even.